I'm going to be making a video on how to loom knit, which is this loom, and I'm going to be making baby hats because I like to make baby hats and donate them to the local hospital. So what I'm going to be using is obviously my tiniest loom, not the flower loom, which is smaller than this and it's mostly used to make flowers and booties, but this loom, which is a hat loom, is a smaller loom, and it can also be used to make scarves, but I use it to make hats. Also going to be using my loom hook and a number 6 yarn. This is not normally what I use, but I like it because it doesn't use up as much, and it's homespun, so it's really soft, which is good for babies because they have sensitive skin. So what we're first going to do is make a slip knot. What you do is you wrap it once, wrap it twice, front to back, and then you pull. And then you put it right here on this. You pull it tight. Okay, and now what you do is we're going to do an E-wrap, which is a simple cursive E. You go, okay, that's the best way to show you this. Okay, I'll show you like this. You go behind it, and in front of it, and behind it again. Okay, and you go in front, or behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, and behind. And you just continue this, and I'm sorry if I'm going fast or if you can't see it. I'm just really used to doing this, and once you get the hang of it, it's really fast, really easy, really simple. Now normally I use a 3 or a 4, which means I would have to go over it twice, which is kind of difficult because you're using more yarn. And this is called a cast on. So you've wrapped it once, all the way around, and now you wrap it again, same way, you wrap, just like this. Okay, you just keep wrapping all the way around. Alright, now I'm back to the beginning. I pull my working yarn down and hold on to it with my thumb, because if I don't, it will come unraveled. And then I take the bottom, which right now it looks like it's the top, but it's the bottom, and I pull it over the top. And now it's just one piece of yarn there. And I do this all the way around. And this is really hard. I wrap too tight. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so you take bottom over top, bottom over top, bottom over top, bottom over top, and you just do that all the way around. And once you get all the way around, you push it down so you can make room for your next row. And you just do it all over again. And I'm going to show you in the next row what to do with this little piece right here that is hanging. That was your slip knot. So you just go around, simple E-wrap. I swear, I wanted to loom, so I looked on YouTube on how to loom. Next day I went out and bought looms, circle looms. I started out with circle looms. I now have long looms and flower looms and strap looms, all that great stuff, but I started out with circle looms. I watched one video and I learned how to do it. Next day I just went and did it. So it's not that hard. Anybody can do it. And this is just the simplest way to do it. Alright, now this third row. I'm going to show you how to get rid of that starting piece of yarn that you used as a slip knot. You unwrap the slip knot. You unwrap the slip knot, untie the knot so it's not tied anymore. You take both your working yarn and that piece of yarn and you wrap until you run out. I always leave a little bit extra, so don't wrap it all the way around so there's no more. Just leave a little bit extra because you're going to want to cut that off. And don't worry, it won't work its way out because you're going to secure it in with your looming. Okay. Now, you loom over both pieces. Loom over both pieces, and you continue to loom over both pieces until you're back to one piece. Then you just loom over the one like normal. And when you loom the next row, you take both those pieces and loom over the one piece. Alright, so you got the gist of this on how to do it. Make your hat or scarf, if you want to make a scarf, because the scarf is made the same way, as long as you want. And I will come back and show you the length that I want it, which is usually about the length of my hand. Seems appropriate, and you can easily roll it up when you need to if it's too long. And what I do is to cast off, I wrap this yarn, my working yarn, around the full length of my loom. Then I cut off a little bit extra. Okay. Then I take it and unwrap it. And then you see the very first peg. You go above it. So you can go through it from the top. And you pull the yarn out through the bottom. And you do this all the way around. Oops, it unraveled. It's no big deal. Now, once you've gotten it all the way around, start taking pieces. You'd start taking the work off of the hook. You start taking it off the loom. Okay. Now you don't need the loom anymore. You take that yarn that you worked it through. You take it, pull the hat inside out, and pull this yarn tight till it's closed. And then you tie a knot. Normally I would sew it in, but since the type of yarn I'm using is easily unraveled, it's not easy to sew. So you just tie a knot. It would help if I could tie a knot. Okay. Now, cut off. Remember that piece down here that I told you to work in? Cut it off too. Then you turn the hat back inside out, and you got yourself a cute little baby hat.